And we'll spend ourselves a nice hour, hour and a half, just getting a good grasp of everything. Now, let's get started. Let's see. Hell, since I'm not planning on committing fully to the campaign just yet, let's go all crazy like. We're gonna play Admiral difficulty and watch the horror ensue. This is gonna go badly, I'm certain. I just want to get some practice and understand the mechanics, because I really would like to try this for multiplayer. So let's do it. We're diving in head first.
After Vergon buried their nukes, the leaders of the 12 colonies promised we would never see war of that scale again. Peace would reign in our lifetime, and the lifetimes of our children. They could not have predicted the Cylon Rebellion less than 30 years later. The worst conflict in colonial history, and we are at a stalemate. No foothold gained that isn't lost again within weeks. The Jupiter Project was supposed to be our ace in the hole, the largest, most powerful Battlestars ever created. Each of the 12 colonies were promised one, in return for signing the Articles of Colonization.
Fancy ship.
The first, Galactica, was Caprica's crowning glory. It went missing 2 weeks after deployment.
No, not Galactica.
Athena, the 5th ship to be completed, belongs to Pycon. We were days away from delivering it when we heard the news.
What news? Don't leave us in suspense.
Pycon's capital cities were devastated by Cylon assault fleets. Among them, our own colonial fleet headquarters. There was no chance to intervene. Command of Colonial Fleet has fallen to Rear Admiral Kane. Our mobile shipyard, Daedalus, has become the ad hoc fleet headquarters. As Kane's XO aboard Daedalus, you have been promoted to Operations Commander of the entire Colonial Fleet. Kane intends immediate retaliation for the attack on Pycon. The war room awaits your arrival, Commander.
Well, we're diving right into the thick of it. From what I understand, this is supposed to represent, the first war with the Cylons? Although, I know absolutely nothing about the Battlestar Galactica lore. Didn't really watch the TV shows if I were to
Pycon's
be...
Battlestar is almost ready to deliver, but Sinan says it can't make an independent jump until the fuel lines have stabilized. Kane's orders are to jump Daedalus to Pycon with the Battlestar Athena attached ASAP. That means we have to clear the scouts here or risk telegraphing our movements to the entire Cylon fleet. I'll prep the deck crews for the jump while you deal with the toasters. Good hunting, Commander.
From this table, you will guide the course of Colonial Fleet during early years of the first Cylon War. Okay, so it is the first war. The fate of 12 colonies and the future of humanity will be shaped by your actions here. Oh, that's reassuring. This is going to go real well. So, Chapter 1, Daedalus. And I think we don't do anything just yet, so let's get started. Time to go straight to full-on war. No build-up, no nothing. Just all hell's broken loose. Hey, see? There's the Galactica right there. See? Nobody panic. It's returned. It's now just a wallpaper.
It's time to make our presence known in this war, Commander. I trust you won't need my instruction twice. Tell your ships to move full speed towards the enemy.
Sounds simple enough. So, I did watch streams of this here, so I understand how it works. I just don't know the keys. Let's see. To rotate, use the right mouse button or use Q and E. Or I can do the really slow side strafing. Normally, I'm so used to it being middle mouse, so this is different. I may have to change that for multiplayer, because I'm so used to using middle mouse for scrolling. So I wonder what middle mouse is set to then. Let's see, rotate by Q and E. Ooh, that's slow too. So yeah, definitely need to make some changes. Click on a unit's projection to move the unit. Oh, click on the projection. Okay, there we go. Make it do all sorts of crazy stuff. And was it? Oh, I have to click. There we go. Now, we can also raise its height and change its yaw. Let's see, too much yaw will cause engine stress and reduce the unit's maneuverability next turn. Okay, so I could go super aggressive on the turning, but it limits me next turn. By how much I don't know, but we'll keep it simple.
Proceed when you're confident with your commands.
Oh, I'm not confident with my commands, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oops. How do I back?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can. It's not confirmed when I just click it there. I can just change it because I have until I hit the end turn or whatever button is to start activating. Although, let me rotate the camera, get a better angle here. Yeah, because I probably want to change the heading some. There.
Yes, Commander.
That looks good. And I have Daedalus, which, if I remember correctly, it's just a big giant space shipyard, so it's not going to do much. Hell, it doesn't even have its vipers yet, so let's get started.
Our ships use fire control systems to automatically target and fire on any hostiles that move within range. Turrets will be less accurate the smaller or further away their target is. You can access a ship's fire control and check on its firing solutions for yourself.
Alright, let's see. Right click on a unit, or select by pressing space, and or select and press space to access ship commands. So, let's see. We have guide missiles, that's always nice for a frigate, or cruiser of some kind. Fire arcs, so it looks like, if I'm looking at this right, I can only shoot in front and behind me. And I don't know what. Let's see. Oh, light turrets on the rear. Okay, so it tells me exactly. Corvette cannons. Let's see. High rate of fire, low accuracy, 0.4 damage, which of course is pitiful in comparison to this Corvette cannon. So, it won't let me change the type here. It says maybe it won't let me just yet. Use focus fire ability to target specific enemy with greater precision. And it is turning towards me, so what I probably want to do. I expect it to fly past me in all honesty, so I would like to try and get ready to do a turn. Is there a way it could just go half and half? Nope, just the yaw. So it's probably not going to work very well. So I think this one commits and flies right by, and then gets ready to turn next turn. And then this other one will chase after it. I think it's the plan. I'm gonna have to get used to this though. Hell, I can even reduce my movement, which will be a good idea for this ship at least, so. No yaw for you, you should be fine. And can you focus fire all? I'm not how come that was able to focus fire, not this one? Oh, that's interesting. I could cancel it. Oh, it's probably because, it's not quite in my arc or something, not point blank range, so maybe it's a range thing. Or maybe it's just locked up for the tutorial. Hard to say, but this looks like a good follow-up plan. So, it's, okay, so how this works, all these ships have different, armor rating. And the front armor is completely gone on this thing.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. We've got a new Dratus contact.
I take it back. We got more targets.
Dratus IFF confirms the contact is a silent corvette. Scanning for further intelligence.
Once identified, select an enemy to see its data.
These silent corvettes won't hold up to sustained fire. Focus your turrets on one side to punch through their armor and destroy the hull. These ships also have long-range guided munitions, useful for softening a target before closing in for the kill.
Alright, so now's the big question. With its front armor gone, I probably should just fire missiles at this thing just to be sure it dies. Right click on unit, select it, and press space to access. Okay, fire guide missiles. We'll fire missiles on this one because this is hopefully sure to get in front, and hopefully those missiles will score kill. This is a little bit weird for my mouse trying to change the yaw some, but hopefully that can kill it with the missiles, because with this now on the side or the rear, that missiles aren't going to be as effective there. Huh, interesting. Oh, is it because of the yaw? Since I turned it sideways? Well, that's really weird. I don't know why its movement's as it is. It's different. And yeah, I guess I can't rotate the yaw so much, so let's get back straight.
Yes, sir.
And we'll fire missiles on this next one, because I don't think it's going to be very
Yes,
effective
Commander.
on the first nemesis. And if possible, focus fire on this thing. Ooh, and I can adjust its attack, so good.
On it, Commander.
Let's see how that works. If I can score a kill or not. That's the hope. That's the dream. Let's find out, shall we? Nope, it turned.
Missiles incoming!
Nope, this is gonna hurt. Okay, turned, but its rear armor's gone. We got 2 corvettes.
Commander, your ships don't seem to be performing as well as they should. They may have system damage that's been overlooked.
System damage. Okay, so just go to commands and let's see. Repair subsystems. So what exactly is damage? Oh, just tech bay. Really? Am I going to invest in repairing my tech bay, which took no damage? Really?
Tell the engineering crews aboard those ships to hotfix what they can. I'll see to their comprehensive repair once you've finished with your engagement.
Okay, so let's see. This increases my sensor range and firewall regeneration, which is for like a hacking mechanic, I believe. Is how I'm understanding it, so I guess we'll repair it. I don't think I need it right now since I'm already in sensor range and I'm about to murder the hell out of that first Corvette, so let's do it, I guess. And what about you? You're already on its rear. I think you stay on its rear. And I don't want to repair with you. As I said, it seems like this took almost no damage, so I hardly think it's worth it. Now change the yaw. Stay on its ass while this one assists you. See if we can score us a kill now. Also, yeah, focus fire set. Focus fire set. So we're looking good. Torpedoes haven't quite done full damage just yet, so it looks like the turn ended just before the missiles could reach them, so we'll have to wait next turn to see how it looks. Also, can I bring this lower? Let me actually bring this lower, more to their level. There we go. I think I'm starting to get used to this yaw with this 3-dimensional type of movement. There we go. Let's see how this works. Can we kill it? 18 hit points. A few more shots, all we need. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Perfect.
Subsystem is back online.
Now, armor's not looking promising here. The right armor's almost gone. Rear took a bit of damage. Front still got plenty of health. Hell, I can even use the top as a good wall too, so I should just get underneath this ship then. Hit M to hit the tactical map. Okay. And this is a sensor to let me know where unknown contacts are, I guess. Okay. Now, I think the plan is try and protect my right side. Get under... Well, I don't need to get underneath it just yet, actually. Just gonna get this yaw figured out. Okay, there we go. We're set. That's about as far as it can turn, I think. Because of the yaw I did last turn. And you took absolutely no damage, so I'm okay with you just going slow and keeping on its front. Draw its fire. Oop. Hell, get on its level even. Maybe we'll get some ramming speed going. You just actually... They didn't explain the tutorial just yet, but let's increase your defenses, shall we? Make you a little more durable with your vulnerable right armor. And unload on it. Do what damage you can to the front. Yes, yes. Slowly but surely. Although right now it's below me, so I'm going to be hitting its top armor. And let's see. Am I ready? Oh, it's one turn till torpedoes are... Okay, I'm assuming that's the turn cooldown right there, and that's how many shots I have left. I fired 4 and I have 16 left, if I had to guess. So now, plan, turn the hell around. Actually, that may be too far, because that thing wasn't going actually very fast, so... I want to make sure I get behind it more than anything. So let's bounce this out. Not ram the ship, ideally. And get yourself turned around. There we go. And hopefully you'll be able to shoot next turn. So basically I'm doing like, what is it? I'm drifting a little bit, if you can call it that. Because I think the ship's going to be partially sideways, which is why the second turn I have a hard time straightening myself, or changing direction is what I'm thinking is going on. Oh, and let's not forget about you. You're just going to continue headlong? Yeah, let's just go and try and get ready to turn. Although it's going to have a turn where it's free. I hope I did that right. A little bit weird still. Well, let's try this. Do more damage. Oh, it is turning around, so... And it's on my right side, so this could breach the armor if I'm not prepared. It's not shooting at me, actually, so... It's not shooting me, so I think I'm fine. Maybe it has no weapons on top. That might be why. Ooh. We're ready to unload on it now. We got 2 sets of torpedoes. So let's do it, shall we?
Yes, Commander.
And let's just keep it slow and hopefully get behind this thing. Yeah, because I think this is the yacht work here, messing with my controls some. And you can get ready to just engage it. And maybe the missiles will just straight up kill it anyway, so...
Yes, Commander.
Only downside is I'm not going to be able to get that vulnerable front armor. So let's unload the missiles, shall we? Nope, it has its own missiles too. The reader's taking the damage though, so...
Manticore is taking damage.
Its armor's gone though, but it's better than the... Well, actually, that would have been on the left side, so... Either way, the armor held, the armor took the hits. Now, I gotta be careful the right side, so keep your yaw a little bit that way to preserve it. And you just go on in.
Sir.
Actually, let's set you to full defensive. Hopefully it'll keep you durable a little bit. And torpedoes, what is the verdict? What is the verdict here? 15 hit points. It's close, but the left armor actually took some of those hits too, so it survived because of that, I think.
Yes, Commander.
And right now, I think we just chase it as fast as we possibly can. Which means balance out the oars a little bit. I think that's how it works. 10 hit points is all I need, so this thing is just running though. It is just running the hell away. So, I'm going to have a hard time catching it. Oh, they didn't explain this, but I actually have thrusters for that. Ooh, there's a nice noticeable difference. Just gotta remember to not let it hit the right side. My weaponry's probably not... Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. I just want to turn on the thrusters. And be mindful I'm not ramming my ships, too. And next turn I can fire more torpedoes, but with it flying away, I don't think that's going to be very effective. I would argue anyway. Nope, he's going for attack run. I'm hitting the right side, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get the damage I would like. But if he's turning, perfect opportunity to launch torpedoes. Or missiles, rather.
Missiles on their way.
So hit. Do hard turn. Again, keep your right safe.
So say we all.
And you can do the same. Although, actually, I would like you just to get in front, but it's a little tricky. Because I don't think it's going to cooperate. The Cylon, that is. Unload your torpedoes. Nope, he's got his own torpedoes. This is what I'm worried about. Can I turn? Turn? Don't hit the right. Oh, the front just took all the hits. Perfect.
All hostile contacts are down. We recorded a vid feed of the battle if the commander would like to replay the fleet's performance.
And this is where the part of the fun is, from what I hear about this. We get to see the entire battle in real time now. In what I guess is the Battlestar Galactica type of cinematic work. So let's see how it does. Basically, it's a tutorial mission, so I don't expect amazing miracles, but especially since it's only like 2 ships on each side, so not all that exciting, I'm sure. Especially when I only really have one gun on each ship. And a couple of torpedoes. Which I would be unloading right now if it actually gave me access to shoot them. There's the reinforcement there. The cinematography in action. Now imagine how this would look with a bigger fleet. As we get to watch the torpedoes just wreck the second ship. And just unload and try and hunt down the first one, which is about to explode. Perfect. I was a little bit worried the second frigate was going to block the view. And this is where I fumble and try and take this thing down. Waiting for torpedoes to come back up, trying to hit the front as much as I can. And then, of course, take evasive maneuvers. Although, it did seem a little bit jarring there with the drastic burst of speed there, because I think we were both going as slow as we could, and then we both went all ahead full with maybe the boosters on. Ooh, and there's the brutal left side hit. And this is where the silly wild goose chase begins. Try and chase this thing down, forget about my thrusters trying to do that. And one more torpedo salvo basically kills it once it turns around. Come on, do not leave us in suspense. Do not leave us in suspense. We want to see the killing blow. Give it to me. I demand to see it. And it's about to happen with the turnaround. It should happen in a moment. Yep, with him firing torpedoes or missiles, that signifies the end of this battle. And thankfully, the front armor of the Manticore is what I think they're called, took all those hits there, so that could have been a lot more brutal. But I guess that's how the game plays in a nutshell.
Commander. But we still have work to do.
So what's next? From the strategy index, you can manage your fleet through missions, briefings, find locations on the table. To access a mission briefing, select it from the strategy index or click on the mission marker.
Kane has got her stomping boots on. Started shelling out orders before she'd even finished sticking the Admiral pin to her jacket. She's out to prove she's ready for the top job of Colonial Fleet. Can't feel good to earn that promotion off the back of your superior's bad luck. But we've all lost someone in this war, I guess. My sister was on Galactica before it disappeared. Pycon's government is blaming Kane for not delivering Athena earlier. Both she and Sinan won't be happy until we've delivered all 12 of the Jupiters to the colonies. Well, at least we'll get to see Athena clear out some toasters before we hand her over to Pycon. Daedalus is ready to jump on your command, sir.
So we get to see one of the Jupiter-class Battlestars then, I think. Let's see. FTL drive for a Jupiter-class battleship is not yet complete. Okay, so Cylon cleanup crews are expected at the LZ, but reports show most of the assault fleets have already left the area, so we get a bunch of Tilium, which is the resources for building, I think, and I don't know about requisition points. What's that for? Select fleet group. What is it? Fleet group Daedalus in the strategy index and give it the jump command. Alright. Jump, and where can we jump? How far can we jump? I'm assuming maybe we can jump all the way over here. Select Pycon from the map tab. Oh, okay. And confirm the jump. Okay, so we could just go across the region in a single jump. Okay. That makes it more convenient for me, doesn't it? Let's see what happens then. Rotate the camera, basically before. Use the right mouse button. Oh, this is the right mouse button. Ooh, what's behind me? Absolutely nothing. This is a horrible station. There's no one even on the command deck here. Or the briefing room, or whatever room I'm in. They're doing a horrible job. Is there even anything of interest to look at here? Not really. Not that I could tell. So what do I need to do? Just... Oh, they resolve at the end of the turn, so I just end the turn then, I guess. Alright. Okay, and then it just immediately goes to the next turn. So, Daedalus is now over at Pycon. Battle queue lists all the skirmishes and missions that need to be resolved before the start of next turn. So let's see, Chapter 2. So, I'm assuming this is a click proceed to continue to the next mission. Now, we'll see if I don't think we're going to get to see a Battlestar fighting, unfortunately, since it has no jump drive. So we'll see what happens here. We got the Daedalus, we have our 2 Manticores, and that's pretty much it. And I could deploy these as I wish. And yes, the space station jumped with me. I don't, again, know much of the lore of Battlestar Galactica, but apparently this thing has a jump engine. So, let's just try and get these Manticores as aggressively forward as possible. Probably doesn't matter since I have no idea what I'm feeling anyway, but it'll cut down on the time potentially. Oh, we have... Okay, I can see the signal, so that helps with my planning a little bit. So maybe I want to hang back. Because Daedalus has weapons, right? It has a Viper Squadron. Oh, I can actually change them here. I can get Raptors as well, so... Alright. So they do have fighters of some sort, so maybe I want to just hang back and let them come to me with how spread out they are. Although I still have to move my ships forward anyway. I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter. And see how this works.
Fleet group is jumping in.
Let the battle commence.
2, 1.
The fleet's
Jump
here.
complete. Dratus contacts bearing 017, Karam 021.
Pycon and the rest of the 12 colonies are watching our every move, Commander. Some would see Colonial Fleet fail. Ensure we succeed.
No pressure, sir. No pressure at all.
The sarcasm is sick with this one. Nonetheless, we got 3 ships that I can tell anyway. And, ooh, we do have the Battlestar. Never mind, it was stocked with the Daedalus this entire time, so I have nothing to worry about. Although it is a bit slow unless I want to boost the thrusters, or maybe it's because it's undocking right now. But we do actually get to play with a Jupiter Battlestar. I was completely wrong.
Yes, Commander.
So did we go all out? Did we go all out on speed? Because we don't actually have contact just yet. And this doesn't really help me with understanding my sensor range, so that leaves me wanting a bit. But what kind of weapons does this thing have? Let's see, turrets. So it has 3 arcs, I already kind of knew that. No, let's see, it has bottom, top, but nothing on the rear. So artillery, point defense on the left, point defense on the right, artillery in the front. So top, bottom, and front are artillery. So those are my main weapons, I'm gonna guess. So, whatever I plan on killing, I want to make sure the front or top or the bottom is basically facing that. And then everything else is just a bonus, so let's just move on forward. Keep this together. That one on the right's moving quite notably fast. I wonder if that's actually fighters over on the right.
Ships are not lifeless assets to needlessly throw at the enemy, Commander. Adjust a ship's posture to tailor the crew's tactics so that you can match whatever opposition you encounter.
Let's see. Right click on you, select and press space, and what's this? Oh, posture. So what does that mean?
A defensive posture ensures the ship's defense-oriented subsystems are more efficient. Likewise, an aggressive posture will boost the ship's offensive capabilities at the expense of the ship's defenses.
Okay, so this is what I've already been doing, but this, at least here, it tells me what exactly changes. Oh, there's a lot for me to keep in mind, so if I set all defensive, engineering strength is up by 20%, armory is 20%, and also tech bay, but I lose 20% of my weapon and mobility. And of course, if I boost the attack, it also reduces my navigation, but it boosts weapons by 20% and everything else is down by 20. Okay. So ultimately, that's a 5% boost per point. So it depends on how much I want to reduce that. Actually, come to think of it, is the Battlestar any different? Is that any different? Oh, it doesn't even want to get me that. Oh, probably because my boosters are active, aren't they? Well, it looks like the same, just +4. And what's the range of this weaponry again? Oh, that's posture, that's not what I want. Turrets. So, next turn or two I'll actually get to see it. Ooh. Looks like that's actually a fighter right there. I didn't see that before, so that's probably a carrier of some kind. Speaking of which, is there any way I can launch my own fighters? I know I saw them before. Okay, there we go. Launch Vipers. And oh, it's down below here. I could just hit hotkeys, Z and X. Okay. I could have done that. That'd be a little bit faster. There we are. Vipers are launching. We're just going to keep on going forward. And just stay with the Battlestar. Keep it safe and let them make the first move. Because I think spraying up might be a bad idea. Actually, do I have more fighters on this thing? Yep, I have 2 more squadrons. Let's do them. Launch everything. Unleash all the fighter squadrons. Release the Vipers. There, that's what I'm talking about. And now we got company on the right.
Commander, receiving word from Athena's CAG. Their alert Vipers are online and ready to return hostilities.
Okay, Vipers are out. What about the Daedalus? I don't see him anywhere in this mess. Oh, it's telling me, oh, to launch fighters. Okay, I already kind of did that. Yep, I already launched them. That's pretty much why. I beat you to the punch there, game. I'm better than your tutorial. But with that said, where are my other Vipers? Okay. So, how do I control these things? Let's see, we got move, select target, defend. Defend the Manticore, and the other one will defend the other Manticore. N key. And we'll see how that works. Okay, so we got one Manticore fighting, the one on the right. We got guide missiles. I just gotta be careful. It's possible I can hit myself, so I should save those guide missiles till next turn actually. And you can just keep on going higher up and meet this thing head on.
Yes, Commander.
So 2 torpedo salvos are going to shoot at the right one there. Do I fire these guide missiles now or risk hitting myself? I'm doing it anyway. And we'll save the other Manticore for the one in front. I'm expecting the artillery to help a lot with this. But let's move this Manticore up further ahead so we know what we're dealing with.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Uh-oh. There's the hacking process. Do I dodge? Yep, I dodge. Good. And we do have
squadrons to hit priority targets or defend any of our own capitals. You can recall a squadron back to its carrier if the situation begins to deteriorate.
Okay, so fighters are engaging fighters. We have Viper Squad here. And is it possible? I can't tell them to attack torpedoes, so I have to trust maybe they'll do that for me. So, change of plan there. You are going to defend the Battlestar. Let's see. Oh, it's already engaged in something, that's probably why. So, it's probably ignoring that for the time being. You're fighting that squadron. What are they? Just a war driver squadron, whatever that is. That one's defending. Although, I think it's time. Assist. Oh, it's telling me the tutorial's forcing me to gain control first, so that's probably why I can't do that.
Understood.
There we go. Now the tutorial's done being a dick, let's continue on with my plan, shall we? Defend the Battlestar, maybe shoot down some torpedoes, and then we have these ones engaging the war driver, so let's finish that off. Also, we have this Nyx carry ship, whatever this thing's called, a Talon. So now, we're going to unload on it. Go full firepower, 20% boost. And Battlestar is going to turn to add to the pressure, add to the damage.
Understood.
Ooh, I have flak. I don't know how exactly this works. Oh, friendly squadron active, so that will hit my own ships, will it? It's a warning, friendly squadron active, so actually, I take that back. Let's go after the war squadron here. And then we'll try out this flak, because this, I believe, is supposed to help me deal with torpedoes. I just don't know how exactly it's going to work, especially with me turning, so this could be a mistake. Actually, what I'll do is just do my turn as normal, but keep elevation so I don't risk hitting myself.
So say we all.
And we'll see how that works. Oop. I just murdered a bunch of my own Vipers, so that probably was a mistake. That's a pretty light show, though. I like to think that worked. Let's see, the front's gone into Talon, but I have nothing to hit the front. More hacking's underway. Firewall's almost gone, so I think I'm going to need to pick a more defensive posture now. And let's see, repairs. No repairs needed, so I guess I can't repair the firewall then. All it does is defend for me. So let's hope defense on the engineering is a good idea then. Now Perseus, continue unloading on this thing, because its rear's gone, its front's gone, everything's gone. You are going all out and you're just going to kill this thing. Hopefully that does not result into a ram, because it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Now do a yaw, do a hard yaw. Keep unloading on this thing. And what are my Vipers doing? Did they destroy the one ship? Yeah, it looks like they destroyed the one ship, so let's unload on this thing. You're going to continue firing the Nemesis. Our two squadrons help deal with this carrier. And I think we're golden. I think we're golden. Just got to be mindful of this hacking that's going on. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the flak. That might be a mistake. As pretty as it is, this is completely pointless. Ooh, and there goes the Nyx. There goes the Nyx. Let's continue turning. And this time, turn off the dang flak. There we go. That's a little bit better. Also, focus fire on the Talon, if you are able to. Because now you're going headlong into the other Nyx. While these ones get their bearings. And we'll have torpedoes up next turn to completely unload. Now, you are also going to assist with the Talon. And what's the Lancer up to? Getting jammed, but only its armory is starting to now get beat down by the hacking attempt, so this thing's still good for another few turns. Can it kill this thing before it ends, the real question. We shall see. And I wasn't checking his armor so much, but it's in really good shape. And that thing's still got a lot of armor on it.
Commander, I've asked Sinan if there is any way we can stop those Cylon tech ships from hacking our systems, but he's being stubborn.
We've already minimized onboard networking. Your firewall should keep them out for a while. Otherwise, take the subsystem offline for repairs if they cause too much damage.
Or you can rely on the tried and tested method of shooting the Cylons down before they get the chance. Battlestars are equipped to accommodate flak ammunition. Use this to zone out fighters and incoming munitions.
So you're gonna make me use, are you really gonna make me use flak there when I have no need to? Oh well, I could turn it off anyway, so it's not a big deal. Because there's no missed torpedoes coming just yet. There, that should shut her up. And I think we're golden. Ooh, we even have torpedoes of our own, so that's probably why he's suggesting flak, because I'm expecting more torpedoes to come. So, keep unloading on this thing. Hopefully kill it. Because its rear's completely gone. I just don't have a good angle. And you're still in good shape there as far as your subsystems. So, I want to say maybe turn off the defensive posture maybe. And you are just going all out. You are getting back into the fight. So, boosters and everything. Hell, actually, I want you to go after that other Nyx. You did well with the first one. You have torpedoes up. And you're going to have some help with torpedoes, I think. Because next turn, the other Manticore is also going to get to shoot its torpedoes, so it should help. Also, focus fire on that one. Let's see. torpedoes are all... Let's see, torpedoes are already firing, I think, on the Talon. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. I think I may have accidentally canceled my torpedoes, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, did I seriously only fire 2 torpedoes? Oh, armory's gone, that's why. So maybe that affected my potential. So let's repair that. What does armor even do? Doesn't want to tell me, so I'm left wondering.
Yes, sir.
But let's continue forward. We have torpedoes at the ready. The Battlestar is taking no hacking damage or any real damage. So unload it on the Talon this time. And Lancer, you are in perfect shape. So you're going to keep unloading on this thing. And I would like to just hammer this Nick some more, but this Talon's already got a beam. You're in its perfect rear, so more missiles it is. So they're all, let's see, they're all attacking Talon, right? Oh, actually I may want to recall this because it's already crippled. These are the ones that are in good shape, but of course. How much do you want to bet my own flak caused all this damage, huh? How much do you want to bet? And a good torpedo salvo will murder this thing. Do I get the hit, though? Hell, torpedoes aren't even, missiles aren't even required.
PyCon Intel just confirmed that Admiral McKinley died in the attack on Fleet HQ.
No.
With Admiral Sarkis still missing aboard Galactica, Admiral Kane remains the commanding officer of Colonial Fleet.
McKinley was a good commander and a good soldier. We honor his memory today. So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all. Now let's give them some vengeance for this atrocity, because those missiles should, without a doubt, kill the Talon. I'm really hoping. So, armory is getting repaired. We're about to engage this thing, but it took really no armor damage of anything to note. And we're ready to start moving down. You don't even need your defensive posture. That was a bit of a waste, arguably. So change your focus fire on the Nemesis. Vipers should finish that off, and the Battlestar can also change its heading. I'm confident the Vipers could finish that off.
Understood.
I'm hoping. And change focus fire on this thing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is it gone? It is gone. Perfect. Bit of a wasted missiles, though, but it pays off nicely. And ooh, there goes the rear in a hurry. Oh, what was that warning? I heard some kind of warning indicator, some kind. I just don't know from what. Oh, firewall is almost completely gone, so that's probably what that's referring to. Turn off the repairs. And hope the firewall can hold off for another turn or two, because I want to keep hitting this thing's ass and finish it off. Go full out on aggression. This probably is a bad idea, since it'll leave my defenses vulnerable to this hacking attempt on me. And you're going all the way down. See how this works. And Athena, you are just going to be wandering for a little while, because you're not going to catch up anytime soon. Now, Vipers. Oh, you're already gauging Nemesis. You're already on top of things, so I'm not worried. And this thing is getting hammered right now. Look at that thing count down. That was effective. Needless to say.
Great is cold. All hostile contacts are cleared.
If you're finished playing with PyCon's toy, I believe it's time to hand Athena over to their defense ministry.
They've already been notified, Sinan. Commander, there's something else. We're having some difficulty with Daedalus's navigation computers. It'll be easier to explain from the war room.
So I don't think we need a few replay on this. This is just another smaller scale battle, it seems like. But I look forward to something a little bit bigger to enjoy all the fireworks.
Admiral? Commander? We have a problem. The Idris relay that we use to outsource our jump calculations is malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning. What's our effective jump distance?
It's difficult to estimate with just the onboard computers. The red line extends beyond Helios Alpha, but we'd probably need an intermediary jump to get anywhere significant outside of the system.
This is what an ambush looks like, Commander. Find us a way back to Helios Gamma immediately. I want Daedalus under the cover of Ragnar's clouds before the Cylons can attack.
Commander, we're going to need more ships. Sinan's taken up yards 1 and 2 for the Jupiter-class Battlestars, and we're only prepped to crunch Manticores right now.
The floor crews are changing their build priorities as we speak. There's no use having a half-built Battlestars if we can't defend them.
Okay, so... Ooh, we get to build ships now, so... Let's see what this tells me. So I can build, I can even rush it, if by chance I lose ships. And we're playing on the hardest difficulty, so... I am sure to lose some ships, especially with it taking multiple turns, but... It gives me all the stats here. 4 turns to reload missiles, gives me turn radius, speed, all that good stuff. Although I don't know what any of it means until I can compare it to other ships, though. Quite frankly.
Okay, we've got the Manticore hull underway, but let's push its fit out and training schedule forward.
So you want me to rush it? Well, there goes all my Tilium. The nerve of them. Now I can't build anything else. Thank you very much. Although, let's see, the whole thing cost 500 and I just rushed about 320, I think, so that was a good chunk of change there.
Your brand new Manticore is awaiting your orders, Commander.
So, Colonial Fleet 3, we got Daedalus, so we're going to transfer this, yep. Transfer it to the rest of the fleet. Fanes, welcome to the group.
Sir? We suspect a satellite at Caprica Terminal may be the source of the Idris interference affecting our jump distance. I have the briefing packet ready. Colonial Fleet relies heavily on the Idris network. It provides access to accurate real-time locations and trajectory data of interstellar objects. The network is vital to our jump calculations. Without Idris, we can't tell if there's going to be a planet-sized inconvenience at the end of an FTL jump. We believe the Cylons are behind the interference of the Idris network and using the civilians at Caprica Terminal as a human shield. Caprica has granted us operational access to the terminal surrounds. Galactica is still MIA, so there will be no Battlestar to save the day if the Cylons do show up. To recap, we have to destroy every Cylon transmitter we find, restore the Idris relay, and jump back to Ragnar, all without causing a single civilian scratch. Just another day at the office, right, Commander?
Well, we'll see how this goes. We're going to destroy a bunch of satellites, so we're going to have a lot of scratches. Don't you worry. So let's see what happens here. Oh, I have to move it, don't I? Jump it over. There we go. FTL recharge 100 Tilium. Do I even have 100 Tilium? I think I do. We're going to Caprica. The recharge is 100 Tilium. I'm pretty certain I have enough for that. It's still spooling. Yeah, it costs Tilium to spool the drives of all units in the fleet group. FTL recharge costs decrease with the number and size of a fleet unit and decreases the more time a fleet is given to spool the drive. Okay. Or decreases rather, so if I want to just leave them there to patrol and protect the planet, then it costs them. It's cheaper to jump. Okay. So there is a reason to, like, defend the planet or stay in one spot at least. If I'm tight on cash. Oh well, we'll just spend it anyway, because they already forced me to rush a ship, so let's try it. End the turn. And now we're ready to do this battle here. And I could postpone it, I guess, which is with the brand new patch that I guess just happened here, so let's get started regardless. Let's get started and see how things pick up. This should get intense a lot more quickly, but this is a little bit different as it's more of a story mission, I want to argue. So what do we have? 3 Manticores, so... Oh, what is this? Incurs no supply cost when customizing its loadout. Daedalus provides 2 additional squadrons, but losing it will result in an automatic mission failure. Okay, so Daedalus cannot die at all, simply put. Click, let's see, during insertion phase, click on use squadrons or munition slot to change its loadout. So I can field Raptors, I could change missiles, which I don't. We'll stick with the try and true there. And then we'll have these in a nice tight formation together, I guess. And hope Daedalus is able to just protect itself for the time being. Because now we're packing 3 Manticores, so we'll see how this goes.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
This would be a 1,500 point fleet, I believe, from what it told me.
Sir, Caprica Terminal has been locked down and local forces are en route to our position. Readings indicate there's definitely a bogus transmitter in the area.
Civilian lives are of value. Their property is not. Find and destroy any relay hijacked by the Cylons.
You heard her, Commander. Go blow up somebody's satellite.
Ooh, fun. A lot of fun to blow up lots of other people's stuff, isn't it? So, with that said... Oh, Caprica has offered us 2 Adamant-class frigates while investigating Caprica Terminal. Okay, so we got a lot of ships here, so... This is the big battle I was talking about here. So
say we all.
Can I boost forward? Let's boost forward and start destroying some of these satellites then.
So say we all.
And focus fire on this. I shouldn't need more than just one, right? You would think, so... Everyone else just keep formation while we figure out where else we go.
Understood.
Full speed ahead. Also... Launch the fighters. That'll probably take them a turn or two to get out. Oh, and I forgot to move the Adamants. I forgot about them. I know nothing about them otherwise, so we'll see what they're packing. What are they packing? So they just got... Oh, now I can change the same, but... Ooh, what's going on? Can I turn these? Ooh, I can actually turn off the guns. Like, I don't know if I care about that though, but what do we have? Just light turrets, so not exactly all that great, but they have high rate of fire, so they're probably useful against fighters or something, although they're strictly broadside weapons, so. And their accuracy is low, so they're more like close up and personal, I guess. What else do they have though? They have torpedoes as well as Vipers, so let's launch them then. Let's launch them and get these Vipers to good use. And all the while, these Vipers can just defend my Manticores, or at least patrol around them. Let's see. There we go, we're all set now. One of the criticisms I heard about this game is the UI is not the most convenient, so... This is it in effect, I guess. And there's our Vipers right there. Little tiny things as they get on moving. Are you not... I thought you'd be shooting that by now. Oh, boosters are on. Is it because you're just not in range or what? I figured that thing would be dead by now. I don't want to fire missiles, but...
Yes, sir.
You're not giving me much choice, are you? So we'll give that one more time. There we go. Oh, it's probably because I used the boosters, that's why. That makes a little more sense. Okay, there's another satellite over there, so... Oh, company.
Sir, new Dratus contacts. Terminal broadcast isn't expecting any arrivals, so we have to assume the jumpers are hostile.
The satellite is destroyed. We can leave Helios Alpha, correct?
Not quite yet, Admiral. Idris data is still compromised. I've got another candidate for the source of the interference, however.
Alright, so let's start launching these other Vipers then. They'll make things a little bit easier for me.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Do I need 2 Vipers? Well, it probably doesn't hurt there, because I got a lot of ships already grouped together. And I don't actually know how much damage those things can take. Also, gotta keep an eye on altitude, so when I start making this turn. Start turning, start getting ready to gauge. Oops, I did that wrong. Turn the other way.
Yes,
there we
sir.
go. And now, Lancers, you're going to turn to engage our new friends. And I think you're going to go full boosters there. Actually, I don't think I want you to go full boosters. I want the Animates to at least maybe be able to provide missile support. And then get this Armored Manticore back into position a little bit so it's not isolated.
Yes, sir.
And see if this goes a little bit better or not. Everyone, turn, turn, turn. We got ourselves some bogeys and we're going to go take them out. So, we are probably going to make contact next turn, so
On it, Commander.
get the missiles all ready to unload.
Understood.
We got ourselves formation, and if I'm really lucky... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I just want the boosters. There we go. If I'm really lucky, this Manticore can get in position, in formation, by next turn,
So
hopefully.
say we all.
It'll be a little bit awkward. I just gotta be careful not to ram them all now. And these Animates can go full ahead. Full speed ahead. Hopefully don't ram into something in the process, because I'm kind of like set in my ways of just staying at this one camera angle, which is probably a mistake.
So say we all.
Those Vipers should take care of that satellite easily enough, so let's get going, shall we? Although there's one on the other side of the station that's kind of awkward positioning, and it just launched fighters too, so...
Hostile unit identified.
Okay, we got all the Manticores together, we got 2
Interference
contacts.
is still in place, and it seems to be getting stronger. Commander, I have identified 2 more satellites showing potential interference.
Alright, so, did I just destroy a second one then? Where are my Vipers? Yep, second one's destroyed, so... Get these things going. And actually, I don't need the Vipers to go after the second one, so they can focus fire on that, and my cruisers are going to conveniently be at the 4th one. So I don't have to worry about that. Now it's time to unload. Unload hell upon these... What is it? Nemesis. This is going to be brutal. I look forward to it.
Understood.
Although, I probably don't want to unload all my missiles on that one Nemesis, because I expect that thing to die almost in a turn. And it's going to take a turn just for the missiles to even get there. So I don't want to go too overkill. But we got formation. We got 2 missile salvos going for that one. Focus fire on the front. Once you're close enough, then I'll worry about unloading. And by that I mean going full aggressive posture, boosting the attack. So there, Nemesis is focused by these 3. I probably should have him go lower though. But even if that thing doesn't die immediately, I could still engage whatever the hell that thing is. And also, Vipers, get to work on these, whatever those fighters are. Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Get dealing with those Raiders for me then. Once I have it selected. There we go. So, they'll take care of them easily enough. Here's hoping. And Animates. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get back to the Animates. Oh, that's because I hit the wrong hotkey, that's why. You're going to fire 1 more missile salvo. Actually, I'm confident that thing's going to die really quick. So, actually, let's turn off the boosters. Actually, I need to keep them on. I don't even think they're anywhere near in range. So, Animates, get on moving. Keep your altitude slightly different, but
So say we all.
keep together. And then unload torpedoes on whatever the hell that thing is. And hacking has begun, so now let's watch this thing hopefully melt.
Hostile unit identified.
And look at the health go. Sadly, it turned too much there, but not only did we kill the front armor, we killed the left armor. This thing's going to die next turn, I think. And those missiles are just about to hit, so time to break off and focus on killing this one on the right. With this one Nemesis here, or Manticore. So hopefully that can do the job there. And these other two are getting hacked, so I don't like that one bit.
So say we all.
You're going to go more defensive posture, because your firewall just got melted there. And the other one is going to support you by going full on aggression to make up for your lack of firepower. Animates, you may begin the unloading. Unload upon that Nyx, or was it the Talon? Am I at risk of hitting myself? I think I'm at risk of hitting myself there, so this might be a bit more riskier than I'm thinking. But just keep on pushing forward. Get ready to intercept. And hopefully you can begin unloading on that thing in the next turn or two.
Yes, Commander.
And I think that's all of them, right? That satellite's just now being engaged, so that should be dead momentarily. In the next turn or two. Yep, it's down. Is this thing dead yet? It's damn close. It is still alive, and it's only because it's turning its armor all this time. That's the only reason the damn thing's still alive, so... Time to change my tactics a little bit. You're going back onto the Talon. Is I think the plan is, because there's no way you can get the vulnerable armor. So now this other one is going to do the same thing you just did there. Gotta be careful of a ram attempt, so it's notifying me.
On it, Commander.
So there, you're going to unload on that. Keep the fences up. Armory's taking hits, so let's begin repairs. I don't know how it hinders me, but we'll get repairs going. And you're going to chase after this one Nyx here. Or Nemesis. Keep unloading. Adamants, what's your range looking like? Okay, you're actually in range of the Talons now. I just got to turn your heading. So boosters off. So this is going to take a little bit of maneuvering around because everything's really close for comfort right now. So everything get on going. You will turn off your boosters next turn. You will contribute in the unloading, the broadside to come. Also, do I have more missiles available? Nope, 2 turns. So still 2 turns. These guys are going to destroy the last satellite. Do I really have to just mouse through to get to the satellite? I see what they mean by inconvenience then. Oh well, not much I can do about it, and I already got 2 Vipers already fighting those raiders, so
Target is confirmed.
They should be alright. They should be fine without them. Now,
Adamant is taking damage.
alright, Adamant taking damage. Front armor's gone. That's fine, because I'm already turning it. Now, watch it unload. Now, you're going right in its face. Although, I don't think you have enough firepower to kill it, unfortunately. Not on your own.
Commander.
So, I may have underestimated this a little bit. And maybe I'll turn off repairs on the armory. Maybe that's what's hindering me too. And be very careful of this maneuver, because we are really cramped together right now. But the Nyx is gone. Or the Nemesis. I keep calling it the Nyx for some reason. I don't know why.
On it, Commander.
But you're going on in. You're turning. You're going to help deal with the Nemesis. Now, let's finish this off quickly and watch the firepower that is to come. Because now we got both the Adamants shooting at this thing. Left armor's almost gone. Left armor gone. We got 2 cruisers shooting at it. And it's turned its rear to me. Perfect. So it's absorbing damage really well. But it's now vulnerable right now. And that Talon's front armor is almost gone. I don't know how it was hitting his front, considering most of that turn was shooting at the side, but okay. And we have torpedoes, so unload
Missile
on the
tubes
Talon.
prepped.
Every single one, just hit this thing. Especially you there, Perseus. Although you're not in a good spot for hitting the vulnerable spot. You're anything but hitting the vulnerable spot, so I'm gonna have to change my attack pattern a few. Actually, you're just gonna evade altogether. There we go, that might be a little more promising. Adamants will fire their missiles next turn. And I did fire. Okay, I'm firing torpedoes
Missile
now.
tubes prepped.
I'm not seeing indicator. Okay, firing guided missiles. Let's see. You're firing your missiles. And the last one, Fanes. The Fanes, whatever you are called. You also unload on the Talon.
Yes, Commander.
Because I'm expecting your cannons to just finish off the Nemesis. So do it. Get it done. There, that's what I'm talking about.
Navigation data is still compromised. They must have control of the entire Idris system by now.
Not to mention, we've destroyed more Caprican infrastructure in the last few minutes than the entire Cylon fleet could on a good day.
We've wasted enough time. Commander, remove the Cylon threat from Caprica Terminal before any more lives are put at risk.
Geez, what a dour and cheerful bunch of people we have, huh? Although if with its front armor still gone, this attack pattern is still good for me. I just gotta kill it before it gets past me. And also I have a collision course about to happen, so let's correct that too, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Let's correct that, although these manticores are not going to be useful. But they did do a ton of damage with those missiles. And the Adamants get the honor of following it
Missile
up
tubes
now.
prepped.
So let's watch it die. 3 points of armor are almost gone completely. And now we have just the juicy hull to deal with. Apparently its radar's all gone too, but that's probably due to the missiles. Unload! If this doesn't kill it, I don't know what will. There, that's what I'm talking about. Although, wow, it still survived. I thought it said 0. Nonetheless, this is game. We are done here. Everyone just do your victory lap right now. It's around this thing.
Yes, Commander.
Just do your victory lap. This thing's pretty much dead. I just gotta make sure nothing collides. There we go. Well, that was fun. There's this
Admiral
big
Kane,
space battle
Caprican
I was
and Quorum
talking about.
representatives are on the line. They want to know about Colonial Fleet's involvement at Caprica Terminal.
Divert the calls to my office, Lieutenant. And get us out of Helios Alpha, Commander, before I am forced to ground the Daedalus for good.
Yeah, shooting at satellites is never a good thing, huh? But let's have a look at the light show. This ought to be a good display. That's the hope anyway. We got a nice manticore formation going on here, breaking off the one to shoot the satellite, which took a little bit longer than I thought because of the boosters, but it looks promising. Vipers are going. They're nearly crash into each other, so that's not safe. That is not safe at all. That's like a health hazard for those pilots. There, we even get to see the satellites getting destroyed, which is always a good sign, right? Now, here comes company. We got the Talon, we got the Raiders, we have the Nemesis, and we're gonna have us some fun here. At least the Vipers were a good choice, because apparently they did take out those satellites really damn quickly. And we got his formation in there. That looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? And look at that firepower. It's only a single turret, mind you, but still pretty. Wow. That I was not expecting. One of the Talons just blew up, apparently, from the collision with the station. That I did not see coming, or was completely unaware of. But now, let's see. I'm looking forward to the big, massive missile barrage at the end. That's what I'm really excited to see. As Nemesis is gone, it's been neglecting my firefight with the Nemesis so far there, but there we go. It's going to turn its rear and we're going to finish it off. Finish this thing off. We got 2 turrets shooting at it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now that just leaves us with the Talon, and there's the missile barrage right there. Sadly, you didn't get to see the entire thing, so that's a bit of a letdown. Mainly because of the destruction of the Nemesis kind of ruined that. Ooh, there we go. That's more like it. Now it's gonna blow up in a moment. I like a lot. Now it's gonna collide with me. So how are we looking here? Adamant is the only one that took actual damage, and even then it's light hull damage. Which, is that a good thing? Do I have to worry about repairs? And what is this bar here? Oh, that's its total health status. That's when it started losing its health near the end of the match. I'm pretty certain that's just a representation of its health, if I had to guess. Anyways, there was the battle I was talking about.
Before we go venturing into the cold unknown, might I suggest we update our fleet a little?
Alright, let's see what else we can build then.
I can draw up all the plans you want, but you will still need the cooperation of the colonies to turn raw materials and blueprints into a living, breathing crew aboard an operational ship. Luckily for you, Lucinda Kane is persuasive. Her recent display of force has provided us the requisitioning power needed for my Adamant-class frigates. We may as well be well defended, whatever it is you're dragging us into.
Well, to be honest, I don't know what we're dragging us into either, so you and me both, buddy. It pays to be prepared. And this is just to purchase the blueprint, isn't it? So there goes all my money again. Just for the Adamant. Additional blueprints will become available as you complete more missions, okay? Oh, that's requisition, not a Tellurium. So, okay, no bait panic, I can still build ships. Okay, I take that back, I do not have the money for it. So now begs the question, do I build a Manticore or not? Well, it would still take a couple of turns anyway, so that's not a big deal. But at least now we can compare. So obviously this is the more mobile ship, just by a small amount. What is it? Class size, so it's size 2. This one's slightly bigger. Oh, and it also tells me its sensor range. So it tells me that as well. So that's good to know. This thing also serves as a bit of a scout a little bit. I don't know about the FTL cooldown, what exactly that means. Is that for out of combat? Since they were talking about spooling the jump drive? Not sure. Oh, that's 750 points. Never mind. I thought that was the cost. So it's down here is the how much it is to build. Okay, now I actually have the money for it, and I have enough Tellurium for another one if I so wish. So we got the Pontos and the Tartarus. Building in 3 turns, and I'm not planning on rushing them, so hopefully that's not a mistake. Alright, Cylon presence will continue to grow here in Helix Alpha is your decision how best to protect Daedalus and grow colonial fleet. The point cap of every fleet is displayed in the Fleets tab of the Strategy Index. So yeah, it shows right here. So Daedalus itself does not add any points to the fleet points value, but it must be defended at all cost. And what is this? Chapter 4.
Without accurate data from Idris, we're stuck relying on these old onboard computers to calculate our FTL jumps. Luckily, I think I found us an out. There's an abandoned colony halfway between Alpha and Gamma that isn't registering much activity. It should be a relatively safe jump. As long as we're careful with our data, we can take the data list from there to Gamma and back home to Ragnar, hopefully without collecting any moons along the way.
And this will give us some torpedoes, which I would imagine are heavier missiles, judging by the name. So I can't think of anything better to do. I have no idea what's a better choice, so let's go and jump. if I want to spend Tellurium, but since I only have one fleet, it's probably worth doing anyway, so let's go. We're gonna get the money back anyway. So I don't see a negative here. So end of turn, jump on over. Let's see. Delos is engaged in a mission marker. And what's this one? Cylon escort fleet detected at Genomon. Oh. Pretty much where I just left. The nerve of them. Gotta keep an eye on that. Because I don't know if that's how bad that actually is. But let's proceed. I guess it's not letting me choose anything or look around. So I could have postponed, I guess. But still. Might as well get this out of the way. It's starting to get late regardless. So let's finish up this mission and then we'll get out. Or call it a night. So, what are my contacts looking like? We got 2 in front of us, and nothing else, so this seems a little easy, doesn't it? I'm expecting company. I am definitely expecting more company than just these, so I think a defensive posture may be in order for the Daedalus. Let's make sure it doesn't get wrecked by whatever is coming my way. And make sure they don't hit each other. That might be a good idea too. And let's see. I'm probably not going to worry about Raptors and I'm fine with the Vipers for now. Until I have a better idea what they do. Which I'll probably worry about after stream.
3, 2, 1.
Chapter 4, Coccolus.
Multiple contacts on Dratus, sir. Records show there hasn't been a Tauran presence out here since the war first broke. We can safely assume any Dratus contacts out there are hostile. Blast us away home, Commander.
Ooh, I will happily blast you away home. We still only got 2 contacts, right? That's what it's looking like, so...
So say we all.
I would like to take my time and be slow and protect the Daedalus, or at least be in a position to protect the Daedalus anyway. But, let's launch the fighters, end the turn. And keep nice posture here. Because we got 3 guided missiles to unload on anything that's unfortunate enough to get in vision. And it looks like we got 2 carrier ships. Because now we got 2 small contacts, so... defend the Lancer with the first one. And the other one's going to protect the Perseus. And they're just going to keep on going. And now just got to keep an eye on their heading. And adjust it with my armor. So I have my best armors on the top and front, so do need to be careful of my weapon arc because it looks like it's below me. So I don't think I can shoot very well up top, although it's not giving me a very good idea what how high or low I can shoot. So this is not very useful, unfortunately. So I'm left wondering, so I might as well just stay at level with them. Just to make sure I can actually hit. Keep formation. Wait until the fighter's screen is gone, I think,
yes,
before
sir.
I unload torpedoes or missiles. Because I think those fighters can shoot down the missiles. I don't know how well, mind you, but my Vipers are easily going to gauge them next few turns. Let's just soften up a tiny bit first with the frigates, or the manticores, before I commit fully. Yeah, they're still defending the manticores, so... yeah, let me just keep the posture, engage the carriers, and just let the autocannons just soften them up for the fighters. That's all I need to do.
So say we all.
The autocannons will do all the work for me there. Then the Vipers basically get to clean up. And then they'll be able to outmatch,
IFF
hopefully,
unit is hostile.
the second squad.
Hostile unit identified.
So 2 carrier ships. From what I... oh, hold that thought.
Commander, Multiple new Dratus contacts.
It appears someone really doesn't want us leaving Helios Alpha.
Now we are suddenly outmatched. But the good news, the really good news is they are way over there. And if I've been paying attention, they don't do a lot of damage. They do have missiles, though. They're more about hacking actual fire damage, so I'm gonna have to be very decisive with killing these carriers. In fact, what's the weaponry look like? Is he even gonna tell me what his weaponry's like? I just want to know what his weaponry is like, but of course it just goes straight to my ship when I hit space, so I'm not entirely certain. I haven't seen fire yet. So I'm going to assume it's just like my animates. So let's kill this Talon as quickly as possible.
Missile tubes prepped.
Unload on it, turn ourselves around, and try and prepare for those nemesis, because the Daedalus is completely vulnerable. Ooh, and I didn't realize how low its armor was, too. So hopefully these things can kill the raiders really damn quick. I don't know how much health it... Okay, 10 to 16, so maybe it's in good shape. I gotta be fast, though. Missiles are unloading. Oh, crap, damn it.
Hostile unit identified.
That was not what I was expecting.
Missiles incoming!
That sucked. I did not pay attention to the fact that they would shoot from the side. This thing took a massive beam, but I'm going to have to turn and disengage quickly. Those things don't have a lot of firepower, though. The only thing they got going for them is the fact they're shooting missiles at me, really. That's really what's going on. Hell, if I'm flying away, I actually got the rear weaponry, so once I start boosting, I can continue to hit the front of this thing. So this may not be a terrible idea, but I gotta be fast. Defend that thing quickly. I'm even hitting the rear right now with something. It's so close to death too, but at least it's gone. It took evasive maneuvers, so I think we're okay here.
On it, Commander.
Now let's get the hell going here. We have a shipyard to protect, and then we'll finish that thing off later once it comes after us again. For a second run. Oh, I forgot my boosters. But that, forgetting to consider my dang torpedoes arc was a bit of a mistake, needless to say. So the formation actually backfired a little bit there. So, what do I focus fire? Actually, I'm not going to focus fire anything. Let's just end the turn and hope they shoot something. Rear armor's taking a big hit here from the raiders, so
Manticore is taking damage.
that thing's getting hammered, but we are out. Yeah, we're out of range now, so I think that was a good call. Took a bit of... We're taking heavy damage, though. But the raiders are almost completely gone. The first one's almost gone. And the second squad's not even at risk of hitting it, so I think we're okay.
So say we all.
We are okay here. Just gonna fire on these nemesis now. And fire... Yeah, next turn I can fire missiles on that Talon when it chases after me and finish it off quickly. So this works well, actually. All the rears have been pummeled because of the raiders, so... This does not look promising. This campaign might be over just because I didn't rush any more ships. We'll see how this works. Because all my ships apparently got repaired after that battle, so long as they survive, that's all that matters, I think. And this raider's gone. It should be gone. Just gotta watch the hull.
Manticore is taking damage.
And... yeah, Manticore took a lot of damage. What about that? The second raider squad's about to go down? Huh, they're both about to go down, so... Alright, plan stays the same. Finish off this one Talon.
Yes, Commander.
Do I need to unload all my missiles? Don't think I need to. But I know these Nemesis aren't going to do a lot of damage with my front facing them. What's going to suck is I'm probably going to hit the top armor now with my alt. Oh wait, am I going to hit myself again? No, we actually look good this time. But just to be safe, you're going to lower your altitude a little bit. You're going to raise your altitude. And just keep on going. And hope this doesn't go horribly. Because that probably also may have been killing me there. Unload there, that's looking better. I didn't have much missiles to fire, unfortunately, but that's looking a lot better. So boosters are off. They got their focus firing set. The Raiders, I think, are gone. Not quite, but they might as well be gone at this point. And I don't think that Talon's much of a threat if it's only got broadside weaponry, so keep flying away from it and hopefully I'm fine. So select target and help deal with these Nemesis some.
Squadron target is confirmed.
And get ready to unload on. Keep an eye on my armor. Ooh, Daedalus is getting hammered. That's not going to last much longer. And I don't know what's with the Vipers there, why they're bugging out. But okay.
Squadron target is confirmed.
So, attacking that one's a bad idea, I guess, because now we got another target to shoot at. Did that thing survive? Knowing my luck, that thing survived. Because it was so much damage so early on, too. We nearly killed that in a single run. Somehow we hit the rear. So that thing still survives, so... Ooh, and that's unloading more torpedoes. Daedalus is dying fast. Those missiles are a lot more fearsome than I thought. Oh, this looks like it might be over. Just because I wasn't prepared for the attack there. And a lack of an extra ship kind of hinders me too. Huh. And this thing just survived too. That's part of the problem as well. And this thing has no armor left, so I think that's game. I think we lost simply because I didn't rush his extra ship and I turned myself around and didn't get the kill I would like. Yep, this is over. And this Nemesis is still flying away from us too. Ah well. I think I got a good understanding of the campaign, at least the mechanics, so... I think we're golden. I think I'm gonna call a night there.
Commander, before we go venturing into the cold unknown, might I suggest we update our fleet a little?
Don't worry.
Without accurate data from Idris,
I'll get on that later.
We're stuck relying on these old onboard computers to calculate.
That was still fun, though. That was still fun. If only I killed that Talon there, that would have been a beautiful strafing run right there with my 3 Manticores, but... Still, probably could have had one of the Viper squads help shoot down torpedoes, maybe? Because that's really all those Nemesis really had. They didn't even seem like they were hacking the station, so... Ah well, I might play with the campaign a bit more, and then I will definitely try out the multiplayer. Because really, that's just building up my fleet and face them off against another opponent, like 4,000, 8,000 points, something like that. I can't remember. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too terrible of a experience. It seemed like a good time. I just don't know how it looks as far as a viewer experience.